Welcome, and we're going to check out Elemental Titans Idle Arena over here on Idle Games TV. You're going to have shops, you're going to be able to do summons, you're going to have guilds, and you're going to get your idle rewards. Now in this idle reward part, don't forget about the intel quests. Over here you're going to be able to send your heroes in different kinds of missions, really important. Eventually you're going to need to hit refresh in order for you to get better and new missions, in order for you, as I mentioned, to send your troops to get let's say different kind of rewards. Now you're going to have the daily quests. Obviously you kind of know this idea because this is what's going on in this idle type of games. Remember, this is an idle RPG, so you're going to have some heroes that you do need to collect, different kind of rarities for them. The S ones are going to be the ones that you're going to want to get the hands on, and you're going to be able to gear them up. Now the good part is the fact that you're going to have the auto gear mode. You're going to select the ones that you do want them to gear up, and afterwards you're going to hit auto equip. They're going to automatically be geared up with the gear that you have in your stash, and they're going to get different kind of bonuses from that gear. Now obviously a really important thing is going to be the fact that over here in the info part you're going to be able to hit auto mode, and they're going to auto level them up. The main 5 heroes that you're going to have in your main team are going to be the ones that you're going to be able to level them up quite fast and quite easy with this feature. So really important. Now the stars do matter, so you're going to need to start them up quite a lot. Eventually you're going to need to promote them, but you do not have that material if you're not going to summon a lot, and I mean a lot in this game. So you're going to go into the summoning part over here, and you're going to need a lot of scrolls. Now the good part is the fact that when you're going to start the game, you're going to have quite a lot of scrolls, although the bad part in a way is the fact that you're going to have so many game possibilities. And what I mean by that, so many game modes, you're going to forget them. You're going to let's say lose track of what you're going to need to play in this game. Now over here in the campaign, quite a good option is the fact that you're going to have the auto battle mode on over here. Auto battling, really important. You're going to just click it, and they will go, if you have enough strength in your main team, they will go and fight different kind of bosses, go as further as they can. You do not need to do anything besides the fact that you're going to leave your phone on, that they will fight the boss over here as further as they can. Now remember, you do need to level up your main 5 heroes. Although you will be able to have other heroes at the same level, you will need just to focus on your main 5 heroes. Now you will need to start them up, as I mentioned, in order for you to be able to break that level cap, in order for you to make them even stronger, and so on. Now as I mentioned, you're going to have a lot of game modes. You're going to have dungeons, you're going to have mazes with 3 levels, and further and so on. You're going to have a lot of PvP options. You do need to play as further as you can in the campaign in order for you to unlock a lot of things in this game. Now over here, most likely I will be able to pass this boss, who knows. But the bad part in the auto fight mode is the fact that they will not move from the main line when where the boss throws his main skill. Now you can work with that a bit in order for you to swipe your screen left, right, if you're going to be closer to your phone. Now I'm going to hit auto battle off, and I'm going to show you different kind of modes that you're going to be able to have in the adventure mode over here. Now the eternal pit is going to be the endless tower, where you're going to be able just to sweep if you're strong enough. If you're not strong enough, they're going to throw you into the battle in order for you to try to kill that opponent over there. You're going to have, as I mentioned, different kind of other game modes as well. Now the good part is this auto battling mode. I really like this fact in these idle games, the fact that you're going to be able to stay really relaxed. They're going to cast their skills automatically. In my main team right now, I'm using 2 healers, so the ones in the back line, both of them are healers, the musician and the fairy over there. I do not necessarily suggest this thing, but from what I see, it really works for me, and I was able to pass in this campaign mode as easy as, let's say, just walking in the park, hitting auto mode. I am playing this game for like 7 days or so, really interesting game. A lot of active players from what I saw over here. You're going to be able to play even in some PvP modes, even in some dimensional rifts in a way. Over here you're going to be able to get a lot of supplies if you're going to log in daily. From what I see, if you're a new player, you're going to be able to get a lot of free things in this game. Give it a try. It's an idle RPG game. As I mentioned, you're going to be able to do a lot of challenges. You're going to have some artifacts as well over here, depending on how many heroes from the same faction you're going to be able to have. You're going to have over here the guild hunt. Obviously, you're going to be able to fight with the guild boss over here. Now, if you're going to be strong enough, you're going to be able to kill him. That's going to be one of the main ideas over here in this game. If you're going to fight over here in the guild option, you're going to use also the 6th hero, the 7th hero, the 8th one, the 9th one, and the 10th one, depending how many slots were you able to unlock in order for you to level other heroes as well. Now keep in mind, this is really important because you're going to need to fill up those slots in order for you to be able to throw all the best heroes that you have over here in this fight, in order for them to do more damage to the guild boss, in order for you to get good items out of here. Now this is a good place for you to farm for gear. As long as you're going to do proper damage, you're going to get more and more chests, and you're going to be able to unlock better and better gear that you're going to use on your main heroes and eventually on the other heroes that you're going to throw in this battle, as I mentioned. Now this fight, for the first one, you're going to need to jump into it in order for you to fight the boss. The second one, you can just sweep it because you're going to do kind of the same amount of damage, so you do not necessarily need to stay in the game for the second round. Now you do have the possibility, this type of possibility for other game modes as well. From what I saw, different kind of dungeons that offer you this thing. You're going to have different kind of dungeons with a specific number of tickets. Most of these idle RPG games have kind of the same idea over here. Now over here, as you can see, I have some around 10 chests. Good. Nobody died until now, so that's a really good thing. They will start dying, don't worry, they will eventually. But until they're going to die, don't forget that this is a really interesting game. So if you have played it, let me know in the comments below how far did you went, and obviously if you know better idle RPGs or other idle RPGs, let me know in the comments below, because I do want to play even more and more idle RPGs in order for me to make more content for this game, for this channel also. And if you're not yet subscribed, and if you're enjoying idle games, but especially idle RPG games, subscribe for this channel, because daily I'm posting a new video. Most of my videos are idle RPGs. For sure, many idle games, tycoon games and simulation games over here, in order for you to try on your phone when you're going to get bored. Now I'm getting bored right now because from what I can see, I'm going to go for the 12th chest. So I didn't. Oh, okay, so the time expired. Yes, okay, ended. Now let's see what I will. Okay, not that great. Now the blue ones are the rare ones. Obviously you're going to want to get better and better items out of here, so you do need to upgrade your heroes even more. Now over here you're going to just hit sweep, and if you do have enough let's say guild points, you're going to be able to unlock the second boss over here. Now I'm not gonna keep you because it's kind of the same idea, but this one will offer you better gear out of it. The shop, kind of the same thing. If you do want, you can put real money. Don't forget, you're going to get arena tickets for free over here. The arena, you're going to be able to challenge it over here. In the adventure part, you're going to have challenges, PvP, party, and cross servers over here. Okay, now in the party mode, you're going to have 2 players co-op. Quite interesting. You're going to be able to let's say fight alongside with a random player that has the same game, and you're going to be able to fight different kind of bosses, from where you're going to be able to farm different kind of things that you're going to need. Now the parties, you're going to just hit ready over here, you're going to hit okay, and you're going to throw your parties in order for them to fight with different kind of random bosses. At the end of the fight, you're going to be able to get different kind of chests. Depending on your luck, you're going to be able to get some fragments for rare heroes or epic heroes, who knows, S heroes or A heroes. The A heroes do matter quite a lot, because you're going to need a lot of A type heroes to start up your S heroes. So keep them, do not sell them, okay? Merge every hero that you can in order for you to improve them, because you're going to need a lot of heroes in order for you to be able to start up your SS heroes. Now keep in mind, at least in my team, I'm using 2 healers. So decent game, as I mentioned. For sure you do want to give it a try. If you have played it and went further, as I mentioned, let us know in the comments below your main tips, your main guides regarding this game. A really nice game. For sure the 2 healer thing works for me, and I'm able to survive over here in this game, and I was able to go into the campaign quite further. Now if you went further, let us know in the comments below your tips, and obviously what type of heroes are you using, who are the best ones for you, in order for us to try them as well. Now let's hope that I will be able to kill him. Yes, so this is the idea. You're going to need to kill him in that 3-minute window in order for you to be stronger, obviously, and so on. Now unlock all, this is what I'm going to do every time in order for me to get all the shards that I need, and I'm going to wait for the other player somewhere around 10 seconds. If not, automatically they will unlock 2 slots for him, and they will throw him again in the party in order for you to fight again the boss for the second round, if I'm not mistaken. Now if you have played this one, let us know in the comments below how far did you reach, as I mentioned, and don't forget about other idle games as well, because I do want to try them. Now you cannot exit, unfortunately, when you're going to start this game, okay? So you're going to need to stay in it. You're going to need to do as much damage as you can, as I mentioned. I do not know who is in prison, but let's hope that not me. Okay, come on, we're going to do a lot of damage to him, so quite good, quite impressive. I do hope that I will get better and better rewards out of this guy, better than the previous one, in order for me to be able to move forward and forward. Now, as I mentioned, I'm going to play a lot of idle games, so most of these games, after I'm going to make a video about them, I'm not going to play them anymore, due to the fact that I need to try more and more different kind of new games in order for you guys to see better and better idle games, and in order for you also to have a bigger variety. From here you're going to be able to choose different kind of idle games as well. Who knows, most likely you will find a game that you do need to try. If you're going to check out my playlist on my YouTube channel, for sure you're going to be able to find a lot of idle games over there. And if you're a fan of those idle RPGs, don't forget to subscribe. But also, if you're a fan of the idle games, subscribe to this channel, because you're going to find daily a new idle game for sure. Now here it is. I'm going to unlock all again in order for me to get all the shards, because it's worth it, at least in my point of view, because you're going to need a lot of shards in order for you to get more and more heroes, in order for you to start them. So keep in mind, every time you're going to have the chance of getting new heroes, try to get better and better heroes. Now you're going to have other dungeons as well. As I mentioned, you're going to be able to farm quite a lot in this game, so don't forget, it will take a while until you're going to be able to do all over here. Now the world boss, challenge it as much as you can. Unfortunately, it's open only once a week, and if you're not going to jump as fast as you can, you're going to lose your spot, because eventually he will die. That's the bad part, and you will not be able to do at least a bit of damage in order for you to qualify for some rewards over here. Okay, now don't forget about the world boss. I'm not going to jump into this fight. I do want to show different kind of things. Now the road of the warrior over here is let's say a boss fight. You're going to fight different kind of bosses in different kind of stages. If you're going to be able to pass them, you're going to get good rewards out of this, so try to go as further as you can. The burning hollow over here, this is the maze. You're going to have up to 3 stages. You're going to get buffs if you're going to kill your monsters. You're going to be able to freeze them. You're going to have grenades that you're going to throw on your enemy, and so on. Fury trial over here, you're going to do kind of the same idea. You're going to battle with different kinds of bosses depending on let's say the damage that you do. You're going to be able to rank in different kind of systems. The party mode already explained. A lot of mines, a lot of dungeons that you're going to be able to fight in over here. Here it is 10 players co-op. Jump over here in order for you to see what you're going to be able to do. Join a party if there are some, or create one in order for you to be able to kill this monster. Let's hope that more and more players will join in order for you to get a better gameplay. Now try to click on everything that you're going to see with the exclamation point, because you're going to get a lot of rewards when you're going to start the game. Okay, believe me, it's nice. Give it a try. A lot of quests that you're going to complete in order for you to do more summons, get better heroes, and so on. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe and be safe. Bye.